Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Wednesday edition of Live at 5. I'm Matt Harrelson. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office has released the name of a man who was killed late Tuesday night. Sheriff James Clemens identified the victim as 24-year-old Nijamel Jock Goodwin of Hamlet. Clemens said Goodwin was deceased when deputies arrived at the Hoffman Community Center on US 1 North after receiving the call. The incident was reported at 10:03 p.m. according to investigators. The official cause of death is still unknown, pending a report from the medical examiner, Clemens said. No arrest had been made as of 10 a.m., and the case is still under investigation. The sheriff encourages anyone with information to reach investigators by calling 911 or Richmond County Crime Stoppers at 910-997-5454. This is the second homicide involving a Hamlet resident within a week. The body of 17-year-old Malachi Jaheim Haley was found last Tuesday behind the Dobbins Heights Community Center. A cause of death has not yet been released in that case. Improvements to Memorial Park could lead to the return of American Legion baseball. The Hamlet City Council unanimously approved $10,000 for needed work at the park Tuesday, following a request from Chip Gordon. The field was the home for Post 49 Legion baseball for many years, but has not fielded a team in more than a decade. Gordon wants to bring Legion baseball back and presented a detailed plan to do it. He just needed funding from the city. Improvements needed include adding 60 tons of dirt to the infield, outfield fencing, upgraded lighting, and replaced netting. Gordon says that he personally has the equipment needed to maintain the field, and he will donate his time to do the work. He has already raised money to pay for uniforms and equipment. Players from Richmond, Scotland, Marlborough, and Anson counties will be eligible to play on this team, and any player who has played high school baseball from the 4 counties will be accepted without a tryout. There are 14 players who have already committed to playing on the team, and the plan is to be able to play at Memorial Park in the spring of 2020. Councilman Eddie Martin was the first to speak up, saying it was a win-win in his opinion. Councilman Maurice Stewart was equally as enthused, saying he's all for it. In an effort to collect payments and keep delinquent parents out of jail, the Richmond County Child Support Office is offering an amnesty deal. Those with an order for arrest for failing to show up in court for child support can be offered a court date for a $500 purge payment, according to Child Support Supervisor Jennifer Allen. According to Allen's records, there are 220 orders for arrest for not showing up in court in Richmond County alone. She said there are others with charges for failure to pay, but they have at least shown up in court. The amnesty effort is being made in honor of Child Support Awareness Month. Allen said letters were sent out last week to parents with an order for arrest across the state and region. 5 have so far called, including 2 from South Carolina. Richmond County jail records show that 3 men were in jail Tuesday for non-payment of child support. Some argue that locking someone up for failure to pay child support is counterproductive, since an individual can't work to earn money while they're behind bars, plus the cost associated with an arrest. Allen said that's why her office is trying a different route. A man who reportedly refused to give his name was booked into the Richmond County Jail under John Doe. The defendant, who was admitted at 3:12 p.m. Monday, was arrested by the Rockingham Police Department on a charge of assault on a female, which is a misdemeanor. According to an incident report, he struck the 19-year-old female victim in the face. The corresponding arrest report identifies the defendant as 22-year-old Malik Williams of Rayford. However, late Tuesday afternoon, Williams was still listed as John Doe. A judge set his bond Tuesday morning at $5,000 secured. Documents show he has a court appearance scheduled for August 26th. When we return, we of course have your Live at 5 weather report. It's been hot and sticky. We'll let you know how long that's going to continue for right after this.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
Your Line at 5 weather report is brought to you today by Todd's Computer here in downtown Rockingham. And it's been a beautiful day so far. Only a 30% chance of thunderstorms expected in the next hour. But for right now, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But that can always change. You know, just like yesterday, we've had a pretty solid day of the heat. And then the thunderstorms just came pouring down out of nowhere. And that's how the weather is in North Carolina. We expect that during the summertime. The pop-up showers, they happen quite frequently here in the Carolinas. But as we take a look at tonight, though, it's going to be around 78 degrees, a little bit cooler than it was last night. Of course, with the storms, it did help out the temperatures. It did drop it, but we're going to be expecting some cool, a little bit cool temperatures tonight. But to move over into the for tomorrow's forecast, we can say more thunderstorms are expected, about a 40% chance of it. We're going to start in Fayetteville with the highs and lows for a high of 92 and a low of 73. Rayford's going to be a high of 93, low of 73. Lumberton will be a high of 93 and a low of 78. Up in Southern Pines is going to be a high of 90 and a low of 72. And then down in Scotland County, Laurinburg, it's going to be a high of 94 and a low of 75. So take a look at the western side of the region. We're going to go to Ellerby with a high of 92 and a low of 73. Same for Rockingham. Bennettsville will be a high of 94 and a low of 76. Wadesboro will be a high of 94 and a low of 73. So as you can see, more 90s still in the forecast, but good news is the 90s are going to kind of go away as we move forward. Right now in the 7-day forecast, we got a high 88, low of 72 expected for Thursday. Friday's going to be a high 89 and a low of 72 on Friday. Partly cloudy skies that day. Saturday, which will be the hottest day, high 91, low of 73. Sunny skies that day. Then we pick up with more thunderstorms throughout the rest of late weekend and early next week. Be a high 90, low of 72 for Sunday with a 4% chance of thunderstorms. Same chance on Monday, but be a high 87, low of 71. Then Tuesday will be a 4% chance in the afternoon, but in the evening will be no chance whatsoever. Be a high 89 and a low of 72. And then Wednesday, pretty much guaranteed to have thunderstorms come up, high 89 and a low of 71. That's going to do it for your Live 5 weather report. When we return, we've got your RO Sports updates on the way right after this.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is an occasional shop located at 122 South Hancock Street in Rockingham. We are open the first weekend of each month, Thursday through Saturday. We strive to offer a unique selection of vintage, antique, handmade, and new goods. If you are looking for something out of the ordinary, then we're the place for you. Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is passionate about helping you make your home or office space unique. We would love to see you during our next occasional shop dates.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
The Richmond Senior High School boys soccer team participated in its first and only preseason scrimmage of the fall, traveling to Hoke County High School for 2 matches on Tuesday. After a 45-minute weather delay, the Raiders faced off against Grays Creek High School and the host Bucks. Although Richmond would fall in both games, the early season contest filled in a lot of the questions second-year head coach Chris Larson had about the forthcoming 2019 campaign. Something Larson has been adamant about the past year has been balancing playing time amongst all his players, and Tuesday was no different. All 23 of his position players, as well as all the goalkeepers, got ample playing time against the Bears and the Bucks. An added bonus of the heavy rotations, Larson explained, is keeping people healthy and their legs fresh. The Raiders will open their regular season at home next Tuesday, August 20th, against non-conference opponent East Mecklenburg High School. The varsity game is set for a 7 p.m. start. The possibility of having a sophomore slump is nowhere on the mind of Columbia University's Dante Miller. A 2018 graduate from Richmond Senior High School, Miller, a running back, has spent the summer gearing up for his second season with the Lions football program. After having an explosive start to his freshman campaign last fall that saw him write his name in Columbia's record book, a mid-season injury shortened Miller's season to just 6 games. During a home game against Dartmouth College on October 20th, Miller suffered a fractured left tibia, which resulted in him missing the rest of his first year. The untimely injury came just 5 weeks after Miller was named the Ivy League's Rookie of the Week following the season opener. At this point in the preseason, Miller is unsure if he'll be the number 1 or number 2 running back, but the sophomore said, quote, "It doesn't really matter because the offense's rotation will allow him to see plenty of playing time." In the classroom, Miller is also looking to tackle his second year, having recently switched his major to political science and sustainable development. He added that life in the Big Apple is a lot of fun. Miller and the Lions will open their season on the road at St. Francis University on Saturday, September 21st at 1 p.m. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date on all the latest here in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. And make sure, if you tune in to Good Morning Sandhills every day, if you're looking forward to going to Dancing with the Stars next month but don't have a ticket, you can make sure to send us in your dance videos, and our esteemed panel of judges will decide who's going to win the last 2 remaining free tickets to Dancing with the Stars. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Matt Harrelson. Thanks for watching and have a great night, Richmond County.